Okay, so I'm going to talk about 3 of the 5-6 places that I've gone today, day 1 of my full day here in Halifax. I don't know if I'm going to do my haul video before or after this, but you'll see what I got at Hallmark and Neighborhood Witch. And now I'm talking about the other places that I've gone to, one being Public Gardens. Really, really nice. And it's just a lot to see, which is really nice. They have like a statue for Circes and one for Flora, like a nice little gazebo type thing. I know my head's cutting off. You're seeing the bed. It's what I got to work with right now. But anyway, so that was really, really nice. The next place I went to was Halifax Citadel. This year, because of it's being Canada 150, parks are free. I don't know where past one, but anyway. But for adults, it was like $12 if I saw the sign correctly to come in. But yeah, it's run by Parks Canada, and that's what it looks like. And it's just what the people have done there, and what life would have been like in 1869. And it's on top of this hill. Of course, now you see like the tall buildings, but you overlook the waterway. And it's just really nice. Like, I went early this morning, and yeah, it was a bit foggy, but it was really nice to see from where I was. So I mainly stayed like in this area inside of it, of the fort. So, and like you see drill demonstrations and like pipe and drum performances and other things as well. So that was something to see. People likely hear me. Next was what did I go to first? Okay. Was the Art Gallery of Nova Scotia. So what was happening was centuries of silence, the discovery of the Salesians antiphonal, which was really, really interesting. Shifting ground, that was currents in contemporary Aboriginal art across Canada. I didn't really look much into that, but it was interesting. Maud Lewis exhibit and Vimy Ridge artists document the First World War. Really nice sketches and all this stuff, and it was really nice. The lower level was Saki. I am murdering the name. Art and craft from Nunatsiavut. So, and like the sculptures and drawings and photography was really amazing. And then you got little hard to see, that Maud Lewis has set up, which is really nice. And that's how, like, here we go, how the museum is set up. You connect, so you start like in like south 1 and 2, like south 1, you go down Lowell, and then you connect to North Park, which is really nice. So the art gallery is really nice. And then Maritime Museum of the Atlantic. So if you're a boat person, maritime ship person, like, it has a setup of the Halifax explosion, Titanic, got Navy stuff, pirate stuff, ship chenillery, like random stuff you would find on different types of boats. Like, when you go in, you got like this one pirate example, shipwreck treasures. They got models, artifacts, and all. In a way, it is a little more kid friendly than the art gallery. But if you're a person that likes anything boat, anything related to do with the water, anything like that, in that respect of it being anything like coastal kind of history, the Maritime Museum of the Atlantic is really, it is very interesting to have a look at, saying, oh, okay, this is like how people would have lived, like, on a boat, or experienced the explosion or Titanic or whatever. And it was very, from someone who isn't into like naval, marine, boat history, it was very well put together museum. And because like art gallery in Nova Scotia, in a way, this is more of my kind of museum that I would choose. But I'm like, it's like, to me, I'm like, oh, it would be nice to see, and I did. And I also like, though in a way I'm kind of contradicting what I'm saying about the marine thing, I would also, the art gallery and once in a while this kind of stuff is what I would prefer more than